The last time we talked about ingredients, we met Al Witt from the buying team. This time we're going to hear about one of the trips he did with Simon Constantine when they went to Singapore and Indonesia. Hello guys.
All right.
So Simon, Singapore first then.
Yeah, well, obviously we were worried about the palm oil situation, and we heard that there was a meeting of the Round Table of Sustainable Palm Oil. So that was in Singapore, so we flew out there first. We spent 2 days there, we met a lot of people, made some contacts, and just genned up on the whole situation really.
So Al, is using palm oil a big issue for Lush?
Well, yeah, it's quite a big issue for us. We use around sort of 400 or 500 tonnes of soap product a year. So we're looking really at where it's all coming from, what kind of effects we're having, you know, in an indirect way on those environments. So we went to the National Park in Sumatra, where they're doing conservation work to actually try and rehabilitate the orangutans back into kind of the jungle that's left, and that's rapidly being deforested as well by illegal logging. So there's problems all around, but we're really trying to see it for ourselves on the ground, and actually sort of kind of react to it and improve whatever we can do along the whole supply chain.
So basically what they're doing then is destroying the habitat of the orangutan, and then that's where we come in, and we saw earlier from Gabby that we have a charity now that we're going to be supporting. So, and you saw that, Si?
Yeah, that's right, yeah, so we're supporting the SOS, they'll be on the charity pot, and they very kindly took us up to some of their projects up in Banda Aceh as well, which had been affected by the tsunami. They felt that they should, obviously as a charity operating in that region, they should do something to help. They had set up something called the Orangutan, which you may have heard about before. We've obviously funded another one of those, and we saw that in action. So we saw it driving through the streets of Aceh, the small villages outside, kids running after the bus, picking up all the leaflets and reading information on, first on environmental issues and on orangutans in general, really.
Yeah, it's really helping to bring back the sense of community in the area by bringing back, you know, forgotten crafts, forgotten sort of work that the elders used to do, but of course they're all gone now. So that's really bringing back the kind of sense of community.
So you were pleased with how the money was spent from our charity donation. What conclusion did you come to with the palm oil?
So what we took away from the palm oil trip was we saw what destruction was going on, we saw what kind of effect it had on the locals and the communities involved in the palm. We decided that it's time for us to look for alternative materials to use in our soap production, because we didn't really want to be associated with what was going on, but we still feel we need to be part of that process to push manufacturing and in the industry towards a better way of producing soap.
But we still wanted to support charities and stuff in the local area and actually give more back than the palm oil companies at the end of the day.
So Al and Simon, where are you off to next?
Well, we'll be visiting our women's cooperative project in Ghana, and they're producing shea butter, so that should be really good.
Yeah, it's a really exciting one for us. It's a grassroots project, so we're quite proud to be involved from the very beginning.
Well, that's Al and Simon, our intrepid buyers and travellers. Thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing your report from Ghana next time.